Hi, I'm Susie Neal.
And I'm Clark Neal, and we're excited to welcome you to the Ingles table.
Here at Unicoi Preserves, we're a small batch, handcrafted preserve company on Georgia's Unicoi wine trail.
Today we're making Susie's version of one of our favorites.
It's my mom's pierogi, and I can't wait to share it with you. Clark, I'm going to tell you how to make this. You remember when my mom made these for you the first time I met you?
I do. It's something I'd never had before, and I fell in love with them instantly.
So we're going to start out with butter. This is Laura Lynn unsalted butter. And if you would, I think I've got my pan preheated. Just put that butter right on in there. So we'll get the butter melted. And next up, this is onion. It looks like a lot of onion, y'all, but I know if you think about it, onion has got to cook down.
And those are sweet Vidalia onions, so they're going to caramelize and get sweet, bring a little nuttiness, a little sweetness to the dish.
And this is a very simply spiced dish. It's just going to use a little bit of black pepper and a little bit of salt. So what we did, we went to Ingles when we did our shopping earlier in the frozen food section, and we have Mrs. T's pierogi. So they have many different varieties, but I'm a traditionalist, so I went with the classic cheddar. That's what my mom and dad always bought, so that's what we bought today. Now Clark, how do you cook the pierogi?
Well, we boiled these earlier. We did a quick tip showing you how to bring your pot of water up to a boil at a high rate of speed. So these boil for 3 minutes. That's basically just to thaw them out. We're going to saute them in the pan after we get the onions where we want them. Susie, you want to tell people what a pierogi is? Because maybe like me, growing up in the South, I had never heard of them until I met you.
Well, a pierogi is basically a potato dumpling. And up north where my parents were from, they were from Pennsylvania. In the summertime, we'd go to different church festivals, and all the ladies in the churches would all make homemade pierogies. There's nothing like it.
Sounds like a summer road trip.
However, these ones from the freezer cakes, fresh and delicious.
So these take a little while. You want your onions to be caramelized. You can't really rush this step. So
you can turn up the heat just a little bit.
So we want to get these a nice golden brown, because the pierogies don't take very long at all once they hit the pot.
So these onions are looking really good, Clark. What do you think? Do they look like my mom's?
Not yet, but by the time the pierogies are done, they will.
Okay, that's fantastic. Can you put the pierogi in for us?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, not too many at once.
All right.
Because you want them to get the pierogi surface on the buttery surface of the griddle. So if you put them in, I'll move the onions around.
So these are going to get a nice little golden crust on them. We're going to flip them over a little bit on each side to get them a little golden brown. It'll firm up that pasta dough.
Now, what did my mom used to serve these with? Do you remember?
Oh, you put me on the spot.
I know.
She used to serve it with kielbasa.
That's right.
And sometimes applesauce.
Yeah, always applesauce. I like the applesauce. And I think these are just about ready, Clark.
Let me get a bowl. This is a nod to Susie's mom. This is her bowl. This would be something that she would typically serve these on. This is a one-dish meal. We're going to plate these up in this bowl, and we'll come back and give you a look-see of how we're going to plate them with some sour cream, kielbasa, and a little bit of applesauce on the side. Oh, Susie, those look gorgeous. Your mom would be very proud.
Thanks. It smells like my childhood in here. So we're dishing up the pierogi into my mom's bowl. And then all these yummy sauteed onions will go on top. That looks great, Clark.
All right. We're going to put this on a cutting board. We've got some kielbasa that we roasted in the oven.
And then I always like the little applesauce on the side. And there you have it, my mom's pierogi. It's a great weeknight meal. It goes from freezer to table really fast. And you can find this recipe online at inglestable.com.
Be sure to join us there. Go visit the website to see more great tips, tricks, and lots more recipes online. Until next time,
We'll see you online.